Excuse me. Yeah, I remember you telling me that. That's why I mentioned the smoke bomb part. You already have it equipped. It doesn't hurt to use some. You pretty much only use smoke bombs in this next chapter, and then the chapter we just did. So immediately come back here, grab the key. Is there anything else I really need to know? I don't think so. So then just jump over here, head on down, skip all these guys. Oops, I forgot since I reloaded my save, I didn't have my timer on. And then we're gonna open this door on the right here in a second. That first guy likes to really come at you, so I like to wall run to the left there, because even smoke bombing, he's kind of already about to attack you, so I like to just jump over him. So this part, I'll explain it before we get down. What will I do? We'll go through it like normal, so we'll just ignore these guys. But at this point, you want to make sure you have at least 3 or 4 smoke bombs, and I'll explain why. If you want the fast bridge lever. So we got to get the next key. So that is right here. So here, you can do it in 2 smoke bombs, but it's super rare. So what you're trying to do is in the tunnel that we were just in, and then we exited, ran up the stairs. What we're trying to do is we're trying to smoke bomb the ninja away, or keep them away from us, so that way we can open the gate with the key we just got and then roll in to pull the lever down before they're too close to us and the game won't let us interact with it because we haven't killed them. Okay, so that's the goal here, and then I'll show you what to do if you don't get it, because that's the fast strat. That's ideally like best case, but there's plenty of times where you won't get it. So I was able to get it there, but I still have to roll to the left to pull the lever. So it just depends on how far away I was able to keep them with the smoke bombs. So I didn't get it because they're already in the tunnel. So I'll explain this. So when you go past, oops, I don't have arrows. When you go past this line right here, it will despawn them. But when I run back, let me see. There you go. So you see how my camera kind of shifted a little bit? So they're despawned. My camera's gonna kind of pull right, and that means they're on the map. So I'll run past, or I'll walk past. There you go. So they're alive. They're right around that corner waiting to ambush me. So if you don't want to fight them, you can literally roll back over that line and then jump forward. It will despawn them, and then you will already be jumping back in before the game will respawn them. So now they're not there. That line is everything for us if we don't get this. You don't, if you miss it like I did, what you do, like in the full motion of it, is, you know, I go roll jump, I roll jump, oh, I didn't get it, they must be in the tunnel, I literally get to that corner, back up. And then I just come back here and open it like normal because they're not on the map anymore. And you can tell because you hear that smoke bomb sound of them despawning. And then we will head across here to the first mandatory fight of this chapter. And then I'm doing on-landing jumps on the stairs and then roll jumps outside of them. Just skip these guys. So we're gonna do the same strat we did in the last chapter, where we XY the white tactical soldiers, and then we're going to Nimpo. You can Nimpo, or you can use the essence from the first 2 guys you killed, and UT the last 2 enemies to get a lot of money. So it's up to you. You lose I think you lose a little bit of time doing the UT, but you get money. Especially from the grenade launcher guy. So, what do I want to do? I'll showcase the lunar strat one. There we go. So the reason the grenade launcher guy takes so long is he falls, and then you're so close to him that he needs to drop his grenade launcher because he wants to fight you in melee. So by the time he's done all that, the next guy has jumped down, and you've already charged your UT with both of the essence of the first 2 guys you just killed. And then you release as soon as the black soldier lands on the ground, and then you release. So now I got a good chunk of money from them. So what we do here is we'll equip the dragon sword and shuriken, and then make sure you have inferno still. And then we're gonna head over, grab 1 more great elixir. So right on this corner of this alley right here, there's gonna be a spider ninja that's gonna come jumping out. Right when I get to the corner, I just roll. Okay, so you're just gonna run up here, roll under him, grab this, see you later. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna head over to that narrow gate straight ahead of us between those 2 buildings. And as soon as we like get within, I don't know, melee distance of it, we're immediately turning back around and we're heading towards that gate. So these guys are gonna spawn out of that little window. It's kind of hard to see. It's got brick around it. They're gonna spawn out of that, and as soon as you hear the gates come up when running to this gate straight ahead, you're gonna roll jump back over here, fly and swallow to get to until you kill 2 of the white soldiers, absorb their essence, and then the next cutscene will start with the dinos. So the dinos, you pretty much just inferno them, X, Y, Y. And you just keep rolling. There you go. And then absorb that money. So these guys pretty much almost always do a roll right off the get-go. So as soon as it starts, just Nimpo. And then X. Okay, so that was unlucky. He grabbed. But there you go. Whoops. So I'll just absorb that. That could have been bad. And then that's it. So I'll let them talk a little bit. So Hydrocubus, all you have to do for him in this phase is we're gonna fly and swallow hit the tentacles, and then so I use wind run, which is AX, and then I do Y while I'm in the air for a flying swallow, and then I shuriken, and then Y to helm split down. So I get two, ideally, I connect 2 hits before I land so I don't have to get the recovery frames of the flying swallow. And then when both tentacles are off, you don't want to be on the backside because his hitbox is much smaller. You want to be towards either the left or the right or the front side of him, and you do XY, XXY over and over again. Take off tentacles again and repeat. There you go. So right now I'm not in the best spot, but I'm not in the far back. The far back would be back here. I was kind of off to the side, which was okay. And so I was still making connections. So the main things that are frustrating for this fight is when he spins the tentacle like that and it just kind of knocks you off, and then the one where he does the sweep attack. But that's about it. And then ideally you get a 2 cycle, but sometimes you'll get a 3 and he has like a speck of health, and that's fine too.
Was that a feat as well?
Okay.